I want to start by the point that there's a lot of conversation within BBI about 35% and all sorts of things that the government is going to deliver. A government which has not delivered much. It has been selling hope for 9 years and borrowing huge amounts of money and investing that money in wasteful projects. They have not used that money. If they had used that money well, Kenyans would not be struggling to make ends meet. But, as I have said many times, the chickens have come home to roost. The country is broke. Those for you who follow news will know that the government has just concluded negotiations with the IMF for a 3-year program. Now, these are the programs we used to have in the early 90s. Many of you do not know, young people do not experience this through called SAPs, Structural Adjustment Programs. Countries, when they go broke, unlike companies, are not liquidated. This IMF program is the equivalent of putting the country in receivership. Okay? So Kenya is in receivership. So any promises anybody is making to you that they are going to deliver 35%, that they are going to do this, those programs have to be approved by the IMF in Washington, and they will not be approved. Already, this is already being implemented. The austerity is already, government has failed, isn't it? It's a failed government. What then should be the fate of that government? It should be voted out, isn't it? Yes. Now, the only recourse we have as citizens when a government fails is the ballot. It's the power to vote it out of office, yeah, to fire them. You should have them as citizens. If we are sovereign, that sovereignty is exercised by having the power to hire and fire. And you know that where you work, or if you are an employee or an employer, or even if you have contracted somebody to provide you the services, it's based on performance. If they deliver, you pay. If they do not, you fire. Now, BBI is about taking away our power to hire and fire governments based on their performance.